I have a lot of hobbies aside from leather. I like to garden. One of the things that I've had for years is this Felco 2 pruner. Problem is I don't have a case for it, and I throw it in my back pocket, it'll fall out. I'm going to make a leather holder for it. Check it out. As I was saying, outside I have my Felco pruners I've had for 100 years, and I'm not going to make a belt holder. I'm going to just make a clip holder because normally in the summer I'm outside in my gym shorts, so I'm not going to be wearing a belt. And I do have a clip I bought way back, so by the time I use it. And also, I'm thinking maybe I'm going to carve my initial on my little holster here, seeing as I've bought crazy amounts of stamping stuff. That's definitely an art. If you're going to do it, you must do it a lot. Anyway, let's see what we can make. So I have some veg tan here. This piece here is probably about a little over 2 mil, probably like a 5/6 or something. These two, and this one here is, this one's pretty beefy. About a 3 millimeter. It's probably like a 8 ounce. So I think I'm going to use this for the back part. And I have this piece here. I think this will be fine for the front. And I think I'll put an R here for my initial, and then I'm going to have to wet form this. It's my pruner. Is this big enough? This scrap piece is a little wider, so maybe I'll use this. So after I wet form it, I have enough room on the edges to sew. Use this piece. This will be the face. Maybe I'll put my initial right here in the center. While that's drying, not that I really think I need to do this, but if it was a new tool, yeah, but this thing is ancient. I work in the rain, well I did when I was landscaping, and so this thing's seen plenty of water, but we'll wrap it up anyway. If it was a new tool, then I'd probably do that. So we'll wrap it up in some cellophane for when we wet form it. Probably could dry up a little bit more, but let's see what happens. And there's my R. Might as well slap it right on top of the R. Why not? Okay, we'll let it dry. I'm just hoping I have enough edge to run a stitch line around the sides. This has been sitting all night, so let's check it out and see how it dried. Got a little stain from this thing being on it. That's a cool thing about veg tan, that you're able to form it and then it ends up holding the shape. So I have just enough room on the edges to run a stitch line. So next step will be cut out a backing. I'm going to use this heavier veg tan. This has a bad spot here on the hide, so I can use that. You can use it up. So I guess I'll put a slot through here, run this through, put a rivet to hold it. It's going to have this metal. This metal will be on the inside with the rivet, but I'm not worried about the pruner. If it goes in and hits it, I'm not going to bother to cover this up. And this is it's a guiding tool. So, and that's about it. Simple. Jeez, kidding me? That was painful. Concrete floor is always best for a backdrop when you're punching something. Check this out. My sister was at a yard sale or something, and she saw this, and she thought, I think that's like what my brother uses in his leather shop. So she got it kind of as a antique, not a joke, but it's a Godards, and I actually saw one on eBay going for like $100, but this thing weighs a ton. I think I think it was 9 pounds, but it's awesome for when you're cutting through something that's heavy, or a belt punch, or it works pretty good, so you're not having to beat the crap out of it. I'm just eyeballing this. I think this is not going to be wide enough, but let's see. Yeah, a little tight, but I can get it through there, I think. Okay, I'm going to punch a hole here. Definitely need to put some kind of lighting over here or above this bench. This light over here sucks. What can go wrong, right? You can always drill it out. Yeah, cap rivet probably would have been a better idea. I don't like it. I'm gonna drill it out. I'm gonna use a smooth cap rivet. Yep. All right. Splash rivet was a fail. When I tried to drill it out, it spun the rivet around and opened up the hole I got kind of a big hole there. I'm not going to cut another piece. I've made myself leather washers with my extra pieces, so I'm going to shove that right in there. And it fits pretty good in there. 0.2 cap setter. Bing bang. And done deal. It's just a scratcher. This is a Craft Tool Pro. I think that's Tandy. I don't think it was that expensive, and it's actually a tool that I use quite a bit, and it does its job. I've got this for when I'm grinding, but it actually helps with that smell of the glue that gives you an instant headache. Kind of subsides that a little bit. If you're wondering about these, I got these from Juniper Lab. Work pretty good. I cut it beyond where it was glued, so after I hit it on the grinder, I was past my glue points, so I had to re-glue it. Sometimes if you can't get rid of the little fibers, if you don't mind the smell, quick flame kind of takes the hairs out.